from the rest of the team. This is what we just saw it a second ago. Lamine Yamal,
stretch of the season, right before one of the big
11, despite suggestions of an injury up front. Sheets in the Champions League. It's either in you or it ain't. Marcus James lifted in from Yamal, and arriving is Ferran Torres and the blondie, Lamine Yamal. Good start, Dumfries again, and to absolutely is. So one absolutely is. So one Nacionale was brave, expansive. Koundé, it's brought back in. Koundé, it's brought back in. There's no other word for this football. Key intervention there. Good defending. Look out! Dani Olmo almost gets it. Copa del Rey final. Rafinha to that near post and easy. Martin lifting in and Torres going forward, but returning from injury and crossing into that area was nearly gets stuck there at Alessandro Bastoni. Keep us out wide again from Lamine Yamal. Right now, astonishing, talented. Free kick. Competitions, of course, since he's been here. To get forward from centre back and lifts another one in. It's Torres off the chest and Acerbi. This league so far. Rafinha lifting in. That's a trick they have had. And a bit of a shove out there from Çalhanoğlu and lifting in towards Lautaro Martinez and Shet. Of everything, of course. Nice rainbow and truly lit by Inter Milan. Clean win in the judgment of the referee as Bastoni plays forward. Seemed very little contact, but Yamal, good ball into Torres! Look at this. The team. First name up towards Martin. And Olmo and Pedri playing it first. He tries to set up Pedri. Lifted in and Bisek again, the header. And Torres! Through the forest. Bisek gets a piece but slips and Rafinha. Over 120 minutes that they took. Yamal trying to cut through two. Mkhitaryan with the throw-in coming from Bastoni. Di Marco at full stretch, but just out of camera here. But there's three. Rafinha delivering the free kick, and Sommer. Barciu stepped in, Olmo in towards Rafinha, trying that before regrouping. Corner delivered, and it was on net towards goal. That's tremendous defending. Be absolutely delighted. It's just how you practice. And going outside of the boot, Bastoni got a touch, but Sommer into that danger area. Acerbi went into Dumfries! Lovely jubbly upside down. Lovely jubbly upside down. And it's intentionally met and punishes the back of the net. The corner came in. And then lead. Fabulous finish. And Yamal beyond one. And Yamal! But then the steering shot. Coming on. The infant. Here's his masterpiece here. One on here. One on. Ready down. Down towards that byline and cutting. Yamal! Absolutely astonishing. And Sommer gets it. And Dumfries with a check. Jan Sommer, look out! Yamal early, and Sommer way through. Rafinha lost his control. This kid. And Yamal goes again, and Sommer. Magical moment where twisted. Poor commitment. In so many ways. But after Dani Olmo let it run, recovered by Inter. As does Yamal, lifts in another cross in it. Yamal again across, and again finds it. Olmo on the other side. Dani Olmo! And spilled by the young Pedri, and Olmo lifting in, and there's that earlier delivery from Yamal and the feet. A lot of eyes on his. Done very well. Olmo again trying to get Pedri lifting in. Rafinha's header down. That is that rises, knocks it down, and that is that rises, knocks it down, and that is the thunder in the helpfulness, in insight, in a wonderful ball to the back post. Wonderful ball to the back post. It's the man filling in for Robert Lewandowski. Only as far as Yamal and Dani Olmo. And comes across. Free kick will go short. Looks off the training on Rafinha. lifting in towards Rafinha.
Play just undoing
Into that middle, and it's on for still Yamal. Oh, Jan Di Marco and Mkhitaryan getting stuck in.
Barsi was a little bit taken by surprise that he got this.
The first half, Yamal chipped up.
Outstanding.
Okay, let's send you back quickly to your commentator.
Yamal chipping in towards Pedri, but Acerbi. Barcelona have made defensively unforced with. They'll bend one in. So to the center of defense, Inigo Martinez out wide on the left.
Their main hitman, of course.
And Yamal, just too much on it toward. It was held there as he was making a kick into that vacant space, and Wojciech Szczesny will come out. And now behind Bisek making the run. His low cross.
And then this one gets flung across. And
Martinez has come forward and plays that cross through the area, but his low cross is repelled from Acerbi and Pedri.
great ball.
And again over the top, Barella in towards Dumfries, and neat combination play. Yamal, and it deflects on. Going outside of the boot. What an idea. Neat idea in towards Olmo and Bastoni. Backtracking in Sommer. First time in towards Dumfries. And Dumfries goes for.
Nothing there. Good start by his men.
Champions League final for the first time since 2015 when they won the treble.
Gift.
Who's that involvement with Çalhanoğlu lifting in that danger area. The header is on.
Salmon from a river in the deflection. Turning up Thuram for a first goal, scoring. Salmon from a river and salmon from a river and
Inter are terrorizing Barcelona. With
nicely.
Yamal dummy for Rafinha.
They're shooting. They're shooting. And a wonderful set piece.
Onto that crossbar.
And then this staggering hit. And then this staggering hit.
13th of this Champions League.
It wasn't the most clinical header. Didn't need to be seesaw game of football.
Head of three and back heeling towards Garcia's low delivery. Running in behind. Marcus Thuram and Kubarsi had it covered.
So he goes down and dirty.
Rafinha trying that early delivery, and it's left for Taremi, but Garcia stepping in and Barella.
Pull back there, and here is where I thought he was going to pull.
Fermin Lopez dancing inside. Fermin Lopez couldn't.
Dexterity and touch to shift the ball along.
Controlling ahead of Araujo, but has to slow down the to deliver early. Comes through. It's Mkhitaryan.
I'm not so sure.
Oh man,
that's a loose
aid in the decision.
Saying it's close, and it is.
Inigo Martinez spotting the run of Fermin Lopez, but still keeping it going over. Amy slides in and into Mkhitaryan, who lost out.
These two fabulous coaches.
And here's Rafinha going low and through, and have a look at that effort. Carlos Augusto again making a well-timed run, lifting in.